pitcher in this game, Ranger Suarez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jackson Chourio, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one fouled off. That's to third, and that's just foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, throw to first. He's out. And very nicely done for the out. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball two. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. Out. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. So up next, William Contreras. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Hoskins.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. In the dirt. Late on that fastball.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Digging in, JT Realmuto. There's a strike.
No ball, one strike.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. Fastball for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner on the go. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Perkins settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
In the air, right side. Mitchell settles under it and makes the catch. And there's two away. So the lineup flips over. This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. And misses inside. High fly ball out into left center field. Perkins puts it away, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Suarez back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down. Now here is Joseph Ortiz. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. So he goes yard to left. It's 1-1. This is Bryce Turang. Hit on the ground to short. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. A little up front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that one in the air center field. Rojas. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Milwaukee, Trey Turner now.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to count. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Out to short. Turang sends it across the first. Turner is out. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. And that is out of play. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Ortiz makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Worked to walk at his first trip to the plate.
Bohm.
Inside, just missed. Bohm in his 5th season batting in the cleanup spot. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That's in there, and it's 1-1. A
little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
2 down, nobody on. And a curve is down and in. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Now
pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. High in the air, out to right. Mitchell makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. John Birdie at the plate. First pitch, not close. And a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. The 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Or maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that one hit to first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Yelich.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, William Contreras. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Turner pulls that one down, and that's the inning. Start of the fourth. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Number 8, Nick Castellanos.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there.
Now
a well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Real Muto takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. Struck him out looking. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Fly to center his first time. Ball one low.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Hit in the air, center field. Perkins settles under it. They got it for out number 2. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. Fly to right his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Castellanos at second with 2 down. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This to third. Ortiz sends it to first, and that is the bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Slings the
Now
first.
batting,
Leadoff
the
hitter
right
retired
field,
in the fourth.
Garrett Mitchell.
Mitchell
Ball one.
in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
And there's a ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And there's the automatic. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Rojas ranging into the alley. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Joseph
number
Ortiz.
3.
He's already homered in this game.
Ortiz.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there,
batter,
Boog. A bit of a
number 2.
lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Sosa makes the play, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's down and in. And that one popped in the air, left field. Chourio makes the grab, one away. Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Now a fly ball to right center. Perkins snags it, and there's 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper. Outside low, ball 1. Two out, space is empty. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Blake Perkins. Suarez back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and
here goes the runner. Popped up, brings it in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Up next for the
So digging in, Jackson
the left
Chourio.
fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Inside.
Slice down the right side. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top 6 at the plate. Alec Bohm.
Hitter, Alec Bohm. Now pitching.
So out of the pen
Brewers,
comes the right-hander, Tobias Myers.
Tobias Myers.
Right through there for a strike. Myers, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016.
1-1.
And that one is inside. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 3. In the air to left center. And out number 1 on the grab. Max Kepler at the plate. 1 for 2. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
And there's a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Real Muto in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Perkins makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich.
And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That's hard hit in the line. Kepler hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras.
William Contreras. Now pitching for Philadelphia. Number 66. Jose Ruiz.
Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That
1-1.
misses. And a count even 1-1. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line
right
drive,
fielder,
and they
number
keep the
5.
runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Mitchell.
Mitchell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball. 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here in Milwaukee, and now Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
That's in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
no,
missed.
Off the plate.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, and he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Rojas up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. That one drifts inside. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Now a rip into left center. And that one hops the wall. In comes the runner from third, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Big RBI for him right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Stott stands in now and watches strike 1. And ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Jarred Koenig.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Trey Turner with a chance now.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Don't be surprised.
No strike.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Harper swings through it for strike 1. Outside low, and 1-1. That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Rojas on third. Turner at first. 1 gone. On the inside corner for called strike 3. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Bohm. That one in there across the letters. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one almost hit him. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Check on the runner. And Turner's back in. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Across is the runner from first. And it's a 2-run single. And they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Kepler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one lifted to left. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Inside, and it's 1-0. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. 2-2 now. In the air, right field. Castellanos hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. And there's the strike. The Brewers trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air out to center field. And there's 2 away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. To the right side. The tag, and he's out. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Elvis Peguero. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Peguero.
Line to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one outside. Ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Birdie has this one sized up. He makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Edmundo Sosa.
And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Back here at American Family Field. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, John Birdie. The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Sal Frelick.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Comebacker to the mound. To first, one up, one down. Now at the plate, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one.
Del Rio.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hit in the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Peguero back to work. Peguero, a 6'5" righty, 240 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And it is 2-1. Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Now pitching for
Aaron Ashby will take over here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Runner on the go. There's the ball.
He's in there.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the 1-0 misses low. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Center field. And it's caught for the out. Here's Trey Turner.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. And a curve is down and in.
2 balls,
Rojas
1 strike.
over at second, 1 down. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there are 2 down. The throw into second.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Rojas around third. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Out to short. Turang over to first in time. And the inning is over. Last chance for the home team. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Contreras. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 25, Matt Strong.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Ball
He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside. Headed towards the corner. Kepler on the move towards the line. Reaching for it and brings it in.
The
He's
first
2
baseman,
outs
number
away.
12,
Hoskins will hit next.
Hoskins.
Foul ball. Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
No ball.
that slider
2
didn't
strikes.
move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Now
So
back,
last chance for
right
the
fielder,
Brewers.
Garrett
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Mitchell.
And the
Ball
first pitch
inside.
misses for ball 1. Yeah,
Three
big
right.
swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed
1
there.
ball, 1 strike.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Stop. And that'll do it.
That's an out.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
beat up the block and the gun. I press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need the label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Way to dependent is punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The same as how I be preferring my venison. Window tint blacker than minimum sentence. And I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slaughtered my dentist to get his new grill. And the incoming call from Shibuya Connect. The look in my closet is mold on the ceiling. Master Pickens Aaron Donald. It's hard to explain the rush of my feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach. The waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my monitors fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout with Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city. The rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for two. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord or yo. I'ma turn to the furnace. Snubble hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the Deacons who cheer the spike strips. MS Supreme 98 size 11. I crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been the shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with not really feeling. Needed a breath so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my Broward headquarters as soon as the weather get cold. 7 consecutive strikes like professional bowler. Fatty the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, and digits. I found a way to go get it.
traders. I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And that call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just chillin'. Real West Side, Compton. You already know what I'm saying. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep players. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, really, really speak alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a town to make the block little snag or two. Auntie in the Congress, Chinese the projects, North St. Lucia. Trying to kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Minnesota Twins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Bailey Ober. How about a report on him, Chris?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boo, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Jackson Chourio, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Buxton takes it in for the out, and there's one down. Now it's Christian Yelich. That one in the dirt. 1-0. Ober, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Yelich is out. Two outs, base is empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs, base is empty. And a curve is down and in.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Back at Target Field, and on the hill in this one, Tyler Alexander. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Byron Buxton. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out. And now Bader up to the plate. Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida. from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Here's Royce Lewis. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's
No
nothing in
balls,
two.
2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. Top of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Garrett Mitchell now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Joseph Ortiz digs in now. There's the strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And there's a ball.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes. So tough to
1
do.
ball, 2
No
strikes.
score here in the second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back in Minnesota, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Carlos Correa.
Correa.
And that one just misses a ball and no strikes. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Zips it to first, and Correa retired. Matt Wallmer stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. This one high in the air to left center. Perkins on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Turang. On the inside corner for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In the dirt, going to count 1 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. And he lays down a bunt.
Batting ninth, the
1 gone, runner at first. John Birdie at the plate. Now move to first. And he dives back in safely. Birdie starting up the middle at second, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Runner on the go. High fly ball, right field. Bader should have it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That
Counts
misses
1-0.
the zone. Ball one. Perkins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ober keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes to third. And that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Trevor Larnach. Alexander back to work. That one's in there. Strike one.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
To the right side. Hoskins takes it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
The second baseman.
This is Willie Castro, a switch hitter batting right. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1 out, base is empty. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. Bounced up the middle. Birdie tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. On the ground, right side. Castro sends it to first. Yelich out on the play. And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First offering in the dirt. 4th inning underway, no score. Way upstairs, 2-0. And
That's
another ball. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive. And now here is Joseph Ortiz. Runner on the go. Headed towards the corner. Bader racing after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save.
2 strikes.
Mitchell stands at second with 2 gone. Hit softly on the ground to third. Lewis. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Bryce.
This is Bryce Turang. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second, 2 down. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Curve, hit right back to him. Over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the fourth, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Off the plate inside, ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one misses up and in. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. And he gets him. Nicely done. So here's Bader now. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. The Twins hitless so far in the game. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Bounce to third. And foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Birdie. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Blake Perkins. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2.
That's a ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. John Birdie up now for the Brewers.
The batter,
He's 0 for 1.
Second baseman, John
That
Birdie.
one misses. And that's ball 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Buxton hauls it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Next to hit, Jackson Chourio. And it's through for a hit. And that means Christian Yelich will have a chance to hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great...
Rubber takes off. That's towards center. Buxton sprinting after it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and here comes Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Foul ball.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Chourio on the move to the alley. Corrals it. And there's one away. Now it's the DH, Matt Wallner.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Throws to first in time. 2 away.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Jeffers stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fly ball down the line. Chourio sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back at Target Field, top of the 6th inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first
and here is Hoskins. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
1-0.
Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him.
The right fielder, number 2.
So up next, Garrett Mitchell. 1 for 2.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 48.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Go time.
0-1's the count.
This one in the dirt. Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-2 now. That one hammered center field. Buxton makes the grab, 1 down. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now everybody's running. Squeeze attempt misses. And they put the tag on him for the out. Go to second, out. And that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
The left fielder, Trevor
Alexander back to work. And that's a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And that one fouled off. Castro goes 6'1", 205 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
2 strikes.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's
to third. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. And the batter now, Jose Miranda. Grounded out his first time. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. And another ball. The Twins still looking for their first hit in this one. That's to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and the Twins go 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Bryce Turang. Just missed.
Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Oh, great stop. Throw to the pitcher. The tag got him. Wow, what a play. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And foul ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Buxton raging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Love how he became a really tough. Foul with 2 strikes right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Bader makes the grab to second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. And that's a leadoff double.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his hand.
Now on the bump, Nick Mears.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Bader up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. And a swing and a line drive into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Royce Lewis. In the dirt.
0-1.
And an excellent job keeping it right there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fires over to Hoskins. That takes care of Correa. And that is that. Back in Minnesota, here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. That one missed.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Fly ball to right. And there's one away. And now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one
Ball
upstairs, ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Yelich is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. That misses. 1-0. Right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And Rhys Hoskins with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. And now the DH, Matt Wallner. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Hudson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 away. Here's Trevor Larnach. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
That's a ball.
First pitch misses.
Way to lay off
Counts
that pitch
1-0.
down.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In there at the knees for a strike. Got him swinging. And next for Minnesota, Willie Castro has grounded out a couple of times. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tying run at the plate. And that one
that's a ball.
Cutting but missing down low.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Chourio makes the grab. And the inning is. And welcome back to the ball. Park.
Now
We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett
number
Mitchell.
66, Jorge Alcala.
Alcala, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Ortiz.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Buxton pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bryce Turang. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. Hey, that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And misses inside.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strikes him out with 100. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Jose Miranda.
For the Twins, the first baseman, Jose Miranda. Now pitching for
Yoel Payamps. To try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Buxton in the box now. Takes strike one. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The tying run at the plate. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Harrison Bader, the next Twin up to hit. And that is out of play. Tying run at the plate. In the air, center field. Perkins in position. Snags it for the second out. Royce Lewis now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Oh, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Payamps is just one strike away. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Got him, and that's the ball game. Alexander with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Somebody love or hate it, no matter the situation.